everyone. Welcome to California Adventure and Disneyland for the second day. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you'll know that this was not the situation here, as it was a really rain-soaked day, which did allow me to get a lot of attractions in both parks done. So definitely check out the first two vlogs if you haven't joined me for that yet. It was quite an exciting and epic day, probably the best day I've ever had at Disneyland. We're here for our second day to capture some of the attractions here at Hollywood Studios that I didn't capture. I said that twice now. It is California Adventure that I'm at. It does have a Hollywood Studios in it, and it does have a Hollywood Studios feel, so yeah, I guess I could be blamed for that. Besides the point, we're going to cover everything that we didn't cover on the first vlog, and then we're going to do both parks in this vlog, so I'm not going to separate everything up because there's not that much left for me to do in California Adventure per se, where there is a fair amount left to do in Disneyland. So join me. We're going to do our final wrap up here at Disneyland. It's going to be an exciting day, hopefully, and a dry one as compared to yesterday.
Because I have a whole list of other things I wanted to do.
My friends, you're one step closer to your exciting encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy. You are now standing in my private office.
I know.
Where I carefully scrutinize
each and every piece that comes to me from different parts of the galaxy. And after that, let's mute this guy. Hearing your incessant blathering on a constant loop was big motivation for me to escape. I go, ouch! Ow! That was not part of the plan. What? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The smart one. Listen up. He's gonna put you on a gantry lift for your tour.
Just finished Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and I have to say, even though I don't like the overlay, I have seen one of the Guardians films, but it's just still, like I said, not really my thing. What a fantastic ride, though. The actual program on that ride versus the other Tower of Terrors that I've experienced, which is now all of them, that was the best one of them all. That was crazy. It was like twice as long as what you would expect from any of the other rides. I don't know if it's because it's earlier in the day and the cycle was just elongated because it's at a shorter bit of a wait. I will be riding that again. That was fantastic. No on-ride POV, as they do request no filming for the actual ride. Not a big fan of the video screens compared to the old setup, I will have to say. I would have added more practical effects, but that's just a small thing to take away from this otherwise fantastic ride with an amazing cycle. I'm breathless. That was awesome. What a great start to the day here at California Adventure.
Totally right. An excellent choice. I approve. If you're going to be a superhero, you need a catchphrase. Repeat after me. Get on my planet. And
that's like the backdrop of it.
We hope you have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House. Peter Parker!
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker, and here at Web we got access to some pretty awesome tech, like vibranium from Wakanda, or this crazy alien juice stuff. We have Pin Particle and Star Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff, like these spider bots, for example. Check it out, they have this really cool self-replicating feature.
Because
This is awesome. But you could stop doing that now. But anyway, you guys are here today to help us test the web slinger vehicle. Using onboard tech, you will be able to sling webs just like my buddy Spider-Man.
Peter, your presentation is getting away from you.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Sharon. If you could just initiate the safety protocols, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Problem with that,
So
Peter.
anyway, if you want to sling a web, all you gotta do is sling your arm in the direction you want to shoot the web, and that's it.
You made it. Great. Red levels are exponential danger. You might need some help. All these interest?
Don't worry, everyone. I got this. Okay, everybody. Open house is canceled.
Wise idea.
But I could use some help.
Yes, you could.
Sharon, grab the slinger vehicle.
Already on it.
Everyone head to the slingers and we'll team up to stop the spider boss before they destroy the campus.
Okay, we have
Hey! There's a vineyard tasting room. That's where we're going.
Just finished web slingers behind me. That was quite a workout. I almost was out of breath even with slinging with one hand, as you would say, I guess. Pretty decent ride. It's a video game at the end of the day. The ride tech reminded me a lot of Spider-Man, the original ride at Universal. So yeah, it seems like this is the heir apparent of that ride. Not nearly as good as Spider-Man though, however. So you know, it is what it is. It's a screen-based attraction. It's decent. I'd say that the Avengers Campus kind of needs a little something else as far as ride-wise to bring it up to like a properly fully themed and immersive and attraction-filled area. But Web Slingers was fun. I enjoyed the cuteness of the spider bots. It was, you know, really tongue-in-cheek, and I like the fact that you saw one in the vent on the way out as well. So, you know, the story continues, as does this one. So we're going to go off and we're going to do a raft ride. And then I've done everything that I need to do here at Hollywood Studios. Is it Hollywood Studios? I've done everything that I need to do here at California Adventure. So let's carry on.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the raft. Don't forget to watch your kids, and please don't be a litter bug.
Hola navegantes, para un viaje seguro, manténganse sentados con el cinturón de seguridad ajustado y las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro de la balsa. No olviden cuidar a sus niños y por favor, no tiren basura.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
She's up.
Yeah, we all grabbed on. Yes, we did. We all grabbed on this one.
We all geared up now.
Gonna go down?
Yeah, I can see that.
the next one, huh?
I think it's a bit better when I can see where I'm going. That's why. Hey, look at all those pictures. That's why the boat spins around. It tries to make you not look like you're going.
Oh, there's another one. Down through the gate.
Oh, here we go. Who's gonna be at the bottom?
I got that one. I got the double whammy.
I didn't get that.
Why are we going on a wet one when it's finally dry, right?
Right?
No, my shoes are so wet, man. We're gonna still walk through.
I still
Here's another one.
Oh, this is the big one. Oh no! Piece of cake.
That's kind of like a water puncher to go right. Oh, seriously?
This is the geyser gauntlet.
The geyser what?
Gauntlet.
Where's the geezers?
Oh yeah, bro. This is the part of this. And that's what the geyser gauntlet is. Yeah. Oh my God, what?
It's alright.
It's all. Yeah, I think we're back.
We made it.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, Grizzly River Rapids is done. It was a 5-minute wait straight on. That's pretty sweet compared to yesterday's almost hour wait in the rain, which was very perplexing. So, solid raft ride. I'd say that's probably the second best raft ride in the Disney chain. Second only to Shanghai, which is just a whole different world as far as the offering of that ride. But this ride, the scenery was incredible. 2 big drops, which is solid. You saw the whole thing on an online POV there. Great fun, great company on the boat. Solid ride. I love this area just because of its immersiveness in the California wilderness. It's definitely my jam. I love the theming here. I know in yesterday's vlog that I had said that California Adventure didn't have much to it as far as its overall package is concerned, as far as its offering. But this area is definitely the closest to my heart. I definitely like it the most. Yeah, and that was a solid ride to complement the area as well, compared to Soarin' behind us. That's not that solid of a ride as far as I'm concerned. All right, gonna move on, and we're gonna do one ride on an Incredicoaster, I think, as long as it's operational today. There was a lot of problems yesterday with it, and then we're gonna go into Disneyland Park and get the day started there. All right, let's carry on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
Nice daytime ride on Incredicoaster, done. I think I sat in the exact same seat that I sat on that first ride last night. That's fine. I'm gonna try to get a back seat closer to the back seat at some point later on today. I'm not sure it will really improve the ride that much, but for what it is, I thought that particular ride was a little, yeah, it was a little bit more forgiving than last night. I don't know how to really address it right, but yeah, it just seemed a little bit more snappy on this run than it did last night. Maybe that's because of the technical issues and they were slowing the trains down. And we return to one of the most impressive themed areas ever devised. Shockingly for a single franchise. For one more ride on Radiator Springs before we head to Disneyland. It's been a good start today. Been here in the park only about short of an hour and a half, and already got every ride that I wanted to get in done. And we'll get this one done too, because it has that single rider queue. And they're just powering through, they just power through queues on this ride too. So it's refreshing to be in a Disney park where they do that as compared to some of the other parks that I frequent.
Okay, you're all set. Are you sure you don't want me to hold it for now? Okay.
It's a beautiful day for a drive.
Okay, hold on here. Ready to go? A nice little cruise.
Sunny California, PCH.
Just follow Mater into town and get ready. Mater!
Coming, Sheriff! Howdy! Here for the big race, huh? It's gonna be fun! Hey, you ever gone tractor tipping? It's easy. You sneak up on them and boom! Ready? Don't let Frank catch you. Honk!
Just a bad spark plug, hippie.
Welcome to Race Day. Radiator Springs. The champion needs speed and style. Luigi, give our friend your best.
Let's go! For you, my friend, only the best.
Beats our car?
Oh, yes. All tired. Now you look like a real race car. Green up to the starting line.
It takes more than new tires to win a race.
I'm your new crew chief.
I'll tell you what to pitch hard.
All right, here we go. Have not lost a race yet.
The chance to make this the most glorious race of your life.
Challenge. Let's do this. Come on, come on, baby. We got it. 3, 2, 1.
Who's gonna win? Us or Dad? That's right.
sadness. Radiator Springs done. Fantastic attraction. Does get a bit repetitive after a while though, so after 3 rides I don't know if I'll be coming back other than for a night ride on this thing. But yeah, fantastic overall. We lost though, that was unfortunate, but at least on that POV you got to see the tire side and the very heavily Italian themed setup for that particular side of the ride. Anyhow, we're now officially done a California adventure for the morning, and we're going to head off to Disneyland now. So the next time that you see me, we'll be over there.
I ain't never seen so many good-looking smiles in Radiator Springs in my entire life. I tell you what, them little tractors is fun.
For the big train opening theater, seated on a bench, you're on an adult's lap. Our next stop will be Orland Square, your gateway for Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones Adventure, and Walt Disney's Enchanted Kingdom.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. Back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs, before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated. Our heads, arms, and legs inside the train. This is Orland Square Station. Orland Square.
Until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Again, this is New Orleans Square, your gateway for Splash Mountain Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones Adventure, and other wonderful attractions.
Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Paul Cameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on the car.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Deck doors opening now.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety here. It'll be a smooth ride. Ground crews, deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate pre-flight sequence on Deck 3 for Picardo. Affirmative. Deck 3, you are clear for launch. Picardo personnel, this is your final call to hold.
That's better. Check the binary motivator. Yes, I just want to be sure.
All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
Good. Yes, check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Good. Airspeed sensor. Thank you, Nina. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Affirmative. Engage propulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Vacara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. We route. Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make a jump.
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying.
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to cut him away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll bring some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Is there anything we can do, Nina? No, the tractor beam will be too strong. It's worth a shot. Full reverse.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves.
They'll want a location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Resistance sympathize more cargo vessel TR-141. You have a deemed enemies of the First Order. Lieutenant Beck has just lied to you. Yo!
find this red marker here. We'll begin in a few moments. In the meantime, take note of the color you're standing on. It will be marked inside this interrogation room. Begin at 4, travel down this way. Here you go to the end of the hallway there. All 4. Now blue, step inside. Red, one of you. Red. Red. 1, I'll take the 1. Could be center color, blue. Use mark and cell. Right back there, blue. Blue on the right. Orange, good luck. On the right as well, right beyond the left.
Prisoners are secure.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Povs coming back with an attack force. Get to the escape pods now. Lieutenant Beck.
Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught.
Leave every seatbelt securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. We have a ranger to touch and block breach.
Oh, it's blown. Find an alternate route. Who made these two droids anyway?
Detachment celebrity.
Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
But hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know. Scan for his spot beacon.
Lieutenant Beck here.
Beck! You're alive!
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
All done with Rise of the Resistance. I decided to come straight to it because the forecast today looks like it's going to be rain for the rest of the day, so everyone's going to rush over here to get on this ride and many other dark rides. So I figured for the rest of the day it made sense to come here first, and also if I want to get it in twice, it does close at 9 o'clock, so you do need to get here and time it out perfectly if you want to get more than one ride in. So I hope you enjoyed the POV, because I originally thought I wasn't going to shoot that, maybe save it for the second, but I couldn't resist. There was just too many great sight lines. It took an hour to get through. As a single rider, they really shuffle you through at the very final point, so that was perfect. Just a little under or a little over an hour for the entire experience. What else can I say? I already reviewed it when I did it in Florida. It's the exact same setup here, but fantastic. The guns weren't working, unfortunately, so that was the only takeaway from this particular model of the ride. It is still the best dark ride in the world, so that is what you have to say. It's just, if you've not done this ride and you're a fan of Star Wars, you have to come down here at some point in your life and do it.
A brand new flight. Good luck to you all. You might need it. You will be intercepting a first order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you play the back. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. I am coming along with you just in case.
Supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Engineers. Alright, crew, good luck. Don't crash.
Flight engineer, repair this. Hit your flashing buttons. Better be faster when we get into real trouble. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly. Push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Are protecting the train. Take them out! They will talk to us. Take evasive action! Gunners, we need to defend ourselves. Open fire! Gunners, blast away! Blast! Ah, there it is. After that train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Pilot, brakes! Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I grab the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe they need something for Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Gunners, shoot the train.
Yes! Keep mashing those controls! Gunners, shoot the train! And engineers, keep peeling! Cargo's breaking, keep shooting! I thought you had it! A gunship? Oh, that's ridiculous! Things are getting too hot! We've got to get out of here! Yes, a distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! It's coming down! Yes, pilot! Hit the boosters! Boost! 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 Look! Good time! Let's get out of here! Your hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuvers. We've got company. Chewie's right. We cannot let them follow us back to the resistance. Only 3 left. You did it. Watch out. Oh, that's going to be Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieve 1 container of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is... Oh, that is rough. R5, damage report. Engine failure. All right. Hyperdrive leak. That is not too good. I'm just going to cut you off there. It might be faster if you list the parts that are not damaged. You know, the ones that help us to breathe. All right, my friends. You...
Alright, y'all, right this way.
Don't worry.
I'm not gonna blame anyone, but I
Prospect.
am not flying with the up and down pilot yet.
Yeah.
Come on out. Good job here, thank you.
All available techs, we have a Corellian freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay. This thing is practically scrap metal.
Okay, Smugglers Run, second run of my visit, and yeah, that guy, the staff member hit the nail on the head. Up and down pilot was rubbish, like really bad. Like he didn't even pull the lever all the way through. I don't know what was going on there, except for the fact that I guess there was a bit of a language barrier. But outside of that, yeah, it's a decent ride. Almost got 100%, 87. Not too bad for an engineer. All right, we're actually off to the cantina. I got a reservation. It's raining, but we're gonna do as much as we can here and enjoy the Star Wars area, or Galaxy's Edge. This is a familiar scene from yesterday, although fortunately it's not coming down quite as heavy. Difficult to record with the lighting set up here, but the cantina, I have a pretzel, an IPA, and I will be getting a Jedi mind trick after this. I'll let you know how it tastes. Just give me an idea what the... If I turn this around, maybe you get a side. There you go. Now you can see what it's about. Looks very tasty. Alright, time to dig in. Spooky lighting in here, but cheers. I'll let you know how it works out. Okay, just finishing up in the cantina with my Jedi mind trick. I will admit I'm having a great time in here. It's only 45 minutes to get. I've had 2 drinks and the pretzel. Pretzel was really good. It was warm. It's a pre-baked pretzel, so it's not quite like Harpoon in Boston, which has a special place in my heart. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. My dark lighting, but wow. So, you know, we got, you know, it was $53 American with tip, but it also cost me $53 American with tip to even get here from the airport on an Uber. So at the end of the day, you know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If not a couple of times, you might as well enjoy it while you can. I'm enjoying it too much. So it's good that it's an only 45-minute maximum I can be in here. Although I think I see some people testing that limit because, yeah, I love the vibe in this bar. It's only 1:30 in the morning. Maybe I'll come back. All right. Cheers. Oh, and how's this? It's good. It doesn't taste like a Blue Freezy. It's very citrusy. It has like a very tepid sort of watermelon / grapefruit taste to it, which is weird for a blue cocktail. But yeah, tasty, tasty. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Done with the cantina. I'm gutted that I had to leave. I don't know if I actually had to leave. It doesn't seem to be too busy in there, but besides the point, that was amazing. That was the best. I just love that so much. That was everything that I thought. Actually, I didn't even think I was going to do that today, and I just off the whim was like, I'm in the area. Let's see if I can get a reservation. Do not sleep on that if you do like a bartender or bar atmosphere. Yes, I've had a couple of cocktails, so yeah, it's going to get a little bit more loose as I go through the park now, but wow, I'm very impressed with the cantina. Now we got to move on. I don't even know where. Mostly done all the stuff, or the major stuff that I needed to do today, so what comes next? Maybe a ride on the Matterhorn. I think that's probably what I have my sights on. Still have to get that Columbia journey as well if the ship is running with the rain. I think that yesterday they didn't run the ship because of that. And I was talking to the bartender in the cantina, and he said that, yeah, generally on heavier rain days, this park closes around 11, whereas on days when, you know, it's more normal like today, it'll stay open till midnight, so I don't have to worry too much about pre-closures, etc., because I would definitely like to get on Indy again with no POVs just to enjoy the ride for what it is. Probably go to California Adventure, do Radiator Springs. This is like a random plan. We'll see what happens. It's all up in the air now. Cantina has thrown everything off for me. Let's continue on.
Y mantenga las marcas.
please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Okay, on the Mark Twain now. Unfortunately missed an opportunity to go on Columbia because of the rain, so it's closed down for the day. So I know I'll be back at this park at some point in the future, and I'll make sure to prioritize that the next time I'm here. But while we're here, we'll might as well get one boat ride in, a classic one, nonetheless, and something I've never done before here at Disneyland, Mark Twain. Very looking forward to that. We're already off.
That's the list.
Man, it's like at one point you could get a drink here. That would have been sweet.
Mark Twain is not just the name of a riverboat or a great American author. It also means the water here is 2 fathoms deep. That means it's safe enough for us to proceed on our steam-powered journey along the rivers of America. On our trip, we'll visit the magnificent Columbia of the Great Northwest, the graceful Missouri of the windswept plains, and the rugged Rio Grande along the border of Texas and Mexico. I'll be sure to point out interesting sights along the way, and even tell you about a legend or two. We begin our trip right here on the mighty Mississippi, heading south and ending up down in New Orleans.
There is a significantly, well, I wouldn't say that many more people, but you can tell by the stroller count that there's definitely a lot more people here, at least family-wise. But there's still Disney parks and their operations. It's just second to none. Maybe Universal, but they can't compete here because well, we'll find out tomorrow because I'm going to Universal tomorrow. But 15-minute wait for Pirates still, despite these crowds.
New Orleans is rich in history, music, good food, and ghost stories. One of those stories involves the old mansion you see over there on the hill. I've heard it said that the place is haunted, filled with 999 ghosts, ghouls, and goblins. And they're looking for one more to make it an even 1,000. If you're brave enough, you should see for yourself after we arrive back at the landing in Frontierland.
Hey guys! Anyway, yeah, let's get some smiling faces. Columbia!
We're now passing Fowler's Harbor. This is homeport for the 3-masted windjammer, the Columbia, the first American ship to circumnavigate the globe. Here's a bit of history for you. The Columbia set sail from Boston Harbor in 1787. She rounded Cape Horn and became the first American ship to carry the Stars and Stripes around the world. The most famous landmark in this area is Splash Mountain, named for the fact that everyone seems to have a splashing good time when they visit. Splash Mountain is part of Critter Country, a remote wilderness filled with tall pines, rustic buildings, backward bayous, and one of those tall tales we often hear in Critter Country. You might want to grab a paddle and try your hand at the Explorer canoes. You can work up a real good sweat rowing one of those around the river. Me, I'll take the comfort of the Mark Twain riverboat any day. navigating these parts for years now, but I never get tired of taking in the breathtaking beauty of the Columbia River. The majestic trees, the stunning rock formations, the cascading waterfalls, the moose, deer, and elk along the banks. It's all so magnificent and so peaceful. To the side of the river is an Indian chief, and I do believe he's giving us a sign of peace. That means we're all clear as we head up the Missouri River to the home of the Plains Indians. As we continue our journey, keep a close eye on the riverbanks. There's a good chance we might catch a glimpse of moose, mountain lions, and other wildlife. Off the starboard side is Pirate's Lair at Tom Sawyer Island. Young Tom always said he wanted to be a pirate, and I think I see why. If you're a pirate, you don't need to get up early in the morning and go to school. And you never have to wash your face and hands. All you have to do is just look for treasure all day long. At least that's what Tom Sawyer thought. Civilization along the Rio Grande. Off in the distance are the towering buttes of Big Thunder Mountain. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for booking passage on the Mark Twain Riverboat. At this time, we ask that you prepare to disembark. If you're on one of the upper decks, please make your way down to the first deck. The stairways to the right side and the back of the boat may offer the quickest and easiest route. We hope you enjoyed your voyage with us and that you'll visit us again real soon.
Engine room. Approach levy at 1/4 steam. Hands from all lines. All passengers.
Very happy to be standing in the way, but it's cool. It's all good. Let's go.
Oh, the steamboat's up and running. The steamboat's up and running.
Ahora, para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos sobre los brazos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos.
It's time for one final ride on the original Splash Mountain, because I'm pretty sure the next time I'm here, it will not be the original. Shaky.
show you a laughing place. Time to be turning around. If only you could. Everybody's got a laughing place. Maybe this one is
of a limbo mode here because we've done everything. Everything that I want to do, I've pretty much done, except for a couple of the dark flat rides or the dark rides that I'm saving until the end of the night tonight. There's a couple of things in California Adventure I'm looking at fitting in, but even with the park being busy-ish, it's getting on to 5 o'clock and most things are walk-on that I really want to get onto if I really want to commit the time, i.e. I'm heading over to Matterhorn again to get a ride on the right track. Then I'm going to hit Fantasyland, try to get a couple of those rides in, maybe Mr. Toad's. I'll save Peter Pan and Alice until the end of the night, and then we will head back over to California Adventure, get a couple of rides in for night, come back here, hopefully get on Rise before it closes for the evening, get a dinner in. I'll definitely give a review, and that'll be the night here at the second day here at Disneyland. Kind of enjoying things, kind of just taking it a little bit more easy, enjoying the weather not being so crazy as it was today or yesterday. So everything from this point forward will be kind of like ad hoc and as we go through this park as I enjoy it for my final day here, for my final 7 hours in Disneyland. All right, let's carry on. It's been an action-packed visit here to Disneyland. I've managed to get so much in that, yes, I don't think I'll be coming back for quite some time. At least hopefully, maybe if I do come back soon, it will definitely be a one-day visit. I don't need to pack everything in on my next trip, that's for sure.
Please observe the seating diagram over here.
No visit can really be complete without a look at the fire department and Walt's personal apartment at the top of this building, of which, if you pay $5 grand, you can get a private tour of. We're back in California Adventure a little earlier than anticipated because I'm going to check something out as a curiosity, basically because I make the same thing at home and it was recommended to me on the app initially, so I'm going to give it a shot. I haven't seen, I don't know anything about this attraction, but yeah, I think it's pretty quick and it's actually closing in a couple of minutes, so I got to hustle as it's almost getting to 6 o'clock now. And that would be the bakery tour. I knew there'd be no line. So here we go. Presented by Baudin Sourdough. Let's give it a shot. Hi there. Sample. Hello. Some baskets. Those are some big dough baskets, however. They're like 4 to 5 times the size of what I would use. I've already eaten my sample. I would love some of this equipment to do my work, that's for sure. We have I don't know how you get a Mickey-shaped loaf. You put some loaves together from what it looks like. I don't think this is all. That's not real. Or that's glazed bread where you can preserve it by putting a coat on top of it to maintain its form. I definitely don't. Overhead intermediate proofer. See, I will admit, these guys have it much easier than when I make a loaf. Because it takes like 2 whole days, 2.5 days to put together. But it is sourdough, so you gotta use a proper starter instead of processed yeast. And then, of course, the final process. This isn't a bakery vlog, so I'm not going to go through what you actually have to do to make the bread. We've always got a fresh batch of it over there, though. They look pretty massive. And then this is where you bake it. And then finally, packaging and slicing, of course. As you can probably tell, especially on this side, California Adventure is loaded with people today. They're definitely kind of here in advance of the show tonight, because I'm sure that we'll get a full show. Even if I can fit it in, I will, but I'm highly skeptical. It really depends on how I get on with the few rides that I want to do here in the night when I come back here to do them. But for now, we're going to do something that we normally don't do on the channel, which is check out some food again, the second time in this vlog. But this time we're going to downtown Disney to go check that out. So we're going to actually leave the park and get some food in that section of the Disneyland resort. I presume some of these crowds will die down, but it's not affecting anything for my stay. I've literally only waited 1 hour for Rise of the Resistance and pretty much nothing else this entire 2-day trip, despite how busy it is. All right, we've arrived downtown Disney. I'm not really going to be picky. I'm not going to do any research. I'm really just hungry and need a good proper meal. I might even just go to the first option available, which is Naples. Pretty popular place, but no reservation needed because I'm on my own. So, oh, that's pretty nice. I like this. There's a lot more to it down there, but I don't know if I'll end up going that far into downtown Disney. I might have a further look on the map before I make any commitment like that, but I'm here. So we're just gonna wait for the host. I figured I'd give you an idea of what is going on with the food here. It's black fish tacos that I ordered. With jicama on the side that I've already mowed down on. You do have the option of chips as well. I have a stout that is nitrogen based, which is beautiful, to be honest. Lots of stuff still to do, over 5 hours, as I have a lot of dark rides to get in, and obviously Rise one more time. I'm going to try to do Indiana Jones one more time as well, although I won't film that one, as I filmed last night twice, 2 different rides on it. So definitely going to be my last. You can tell by my face that I'm doing my usual, like, trying to catch up. Had the experience of the food, had a couple of beers, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit more lively, I'd say, by the end of this vlog, if I end up at the cantina one more time before the night is through. In addition to that, it'll probably be my most expensive Disney day here. I will say I love the most expensive day ever shirts in the Disney writing. I'm not sure that that's a Disney official shirt, but if I capture one again on the way of my travels, I will definitely point it out. As a safety net, being unsure whether or not I'm going to include the last 20 minutes of the vlog, California Adventure is crazy right now, so I'm headed back to Disneyland. And I'm going to say farewell to California Adventure until another day. Yeah, it's just madness, and I'm not sure why, other than it definitely looks like a lot of local students and stuff like that that have just gotten off for the night. I've come down to the park for, you know, it'd be cool if you lived here, because you could just hang out at Disneyland on a Wednesday night like we're here now. I'm sure it's going to be as busy in Disneyland, but there's way more attractions to eat up the crowd. So, and the attractions that I want to do here, outside of a couple that I'll leave till towards the end of the night, they're not big draws. So here we go, Disneyland. A sighting of Mickey. At last. I remember being in Hong Kong, and Goofy was just not getting the love that he needed. Here, he's getting some love. There are a lot of people leaving the park, but there are a lot of people coming in as well. It's basically just a swap at this point. So we're gonna do some of the minor attractions.
No doubt it's the work of that nefarious criminal, the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. The evil Emperor Sir Quadrant
Buzz Lightyear is out of sync. He's talking without his lips moving, and then his lips move when he's not talking.
Battle stations. Report.
All right, Space Rangers, aim for the Z's. And remember, the targets are worth more when they're red.
Please stay focused. Fasten your seat. Your shield will be lowered automatically.
All right, Space Rangers.
Your spin control is now active. You are now
determine your rank. And don't forget to holster those blasters. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving you. Captain says, or to determine your rank.
Level 3. Oh well, that's alright, I guess. Everything is kind of going in the order of which it makes sense, which means Autopia is our next destination. It's only on a 5-minute wait. At least we hope that that is actually the case. And it's only Lightning Lane, or? It's full. Stay on my end. I've never been on this attraction. Never have I had the chance at Walt Disney World to give it a shot. So for the first time, the smell of fumes before it gets converted, let's say, possibly into a different, more eco-friendly version, we get to try it out. Don't really think I'm going to be able to shoot on this one, so I will see you once we get off. Autopia. No brake. No bumping as well. Strict instructions. Are we ready to go? And we are, baby. Has the torque of a lawnmower. Oh, rough stuff over here. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Do not let that one on the road ever. On the oh my God. You are no good at driving. Pass the school. I'm not so sure that this person is driving that way on purpose. Child. But some rough stuff going on over there. Reckless driving. Reckless. takes a bit getting used to, but then once you got it, you're good. Person ahead of me is all right though. I'm about to pass the third car, I think. A little backfire on this car, I think. Needs a new muffler. Alright, well, there's nobody behind us. Where's the horde? Ah! Autopia was good, except for that delay, so now I gotta hustle onto the other side of the park in order to get one small dark ride in before hitting Star Wars. We'll be coming back to this area later. All right, we're going in. Maybe a big mistake, or maybe, hi there, maybe a clutch move of the night. Let's see, but you can't really leave the park without doing Winnie the Pooh once, right? It is an attraction I've done in every single Disney park, and I would not feel right not doing this one. All right, feeling good. We're on. 20 minutes to go. Was like a 2-minute ride. We should be all right. Let's go. Oh, we're in.
Anything but barbecue sauce is gonna be good. They'll have
Set off in search of money.
Well, I will say the reason why I'm on this ride is because people compare me to that gent right there. I've been called Eeyore many, many times. People are kind of cruel.
First Logan, and now this.
This is fun!
Goodness gracious!
Goodness gracious!
You'll never guess what it is.
The wonderful thing about you is they get the best as presents. Oh, that was fun. I don't know if this was like it. Oh, man.
All the way inside, guys. All the way inside the transport. It's time to go. All the way in. All the way in.
First order. Everybody get out.
End of the night, isn't it? Somebody wants to go home.
Keep your group together and pick a side.
The last cycles of Rise of the Resistance, there's only about 2 or 3 cars left to go, are just finishing up. Well, that was kind of funny in there. Couple of insights. As we got into the line, or as I got into the line, it started raining. So fortunately, it looked like quite a large queue. It looked like it was going to be even larger or a longer wait than earlier in the evening. But fortunately, that didn't actually turn out to be the case because a lot of people left the line, and I noticed that Disney actually boosted the wait time to 75 minutes right before close to deter people from actually going to Rise of the Resistance. Then when you get on the ride, or at least in the line, it just burned through that queue unlike I'd seen anything else. So I feel like there was a shorter cycle in that room that you actually get into for the interrogation. His little speech there was shorter, I believe, than initially from earlier in the day. I will say my original prediction was right. You don't really want to do this ride twice in a day because it really takes away from the effect. Then towards the actual part where you actually meet everyone in the Empire, well, the staff certainly were eager to be done their night, I'll say that much. So that's kind of unfortunate that they didn't keep that going, or at least that sort of character portrayal. Actually, it was just the one guy, because when I went into the pre-interrogation, I was like, all right, fine, let's play this up. Let's be a real rebel and talk back to the Empire, which they didn't take too kindly. Like, I was just saying that I was on crimson instead of red, just to be a little bit scampish, and I found it funny, and she actually interacted with me very well. Nobody was offended, but I just found it kind of cool to play into the role. And then, of course, the rebels were perfectly friendly and actually, I'd say in hindsight, if you're going to do that ride twice, why not play into the elements which you know are coming? Because it certainly made it more enjoyable for myself. All right, we're moving on. We're going through Galaxy's Edge one last time. I'm going to probably come back here, actually. I shouldn't say that, because if the place is open till midnight, then I will be coming back to do the cantina to end my night. But before we do that, we're going back into the main park, and we're gonna do a couple more flats, a couple more coasters, and maybe Indiana Jones as well.
Dentro del tobogán y nuevas pequeñas.
Off to find Nemo.
G'day folks, welcome to the Institute of Nautical Exploration and Marine Observation. For your safety aboard the sub, please watch your head and mind your step while descending the stairs. Supervise your little sailors and remain seated throughout your voyage. If you wish to take underwater photos, please refrain from using a flash. Thanks and enjoy your dive.
Hola, bienvenidos a nuestro laboratorio. Por su seguridad, tengan cuidado de no darse la cabeza.
Single up all lines. Cast off forward. Cast off aft.
All ahead 1/3.
All ahead, 1/3.
Stand by to dive.
Diving stations.
Pressure in the boat.
Press air readings are normal.
Flood the main ballast tanks.
Flooding main tanks. Venting into it.
Let's take her down. Dive. Dive. Take her down easy.
Tripping power diving planes. 3 degrees down.
Catch her at 10 fathoms. Steer 30 degrees.
Flight rudder, 30 degrees.
All ahead 4. Steady as she goes. G'day. This is the captain speaking. Now that we're underway, I'd like to welcome you aboard. As the conditions of our voyage may be unpredictable, please remain seated at all times. As we leave the coast behind and head towards open water, you'll notice that this is a popular spot for divers searching for exotic fish. Right rudder, 20 degrees. Set course directly over the lost city.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Stand by for weather watch.
Radar 1, standing by.
Our destination today is quite extraordinary, a newly erupting deep water volcano. Even here in the shallows, we can see evidence of such geothermal forces constantly at work. These remnants of an ancient civilization were hidden for centuries beneath the ocean floor. Hidden until unearthed by a tremendous volcanic event. Steer 40 degrees.
Right rudder, 40 degrees.
Mind your distance to port and starboard.
Aye, aye, sir.
As we leave this long-lost community behind, we're about to enter a community of a different kind, the coral reef. The colourful reef that surrounds us is a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that Australia's Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,000 kilometres.
Radar 1, surface storm ahead, sir.
No worries. We'll take it down fast and deep. All controls, 8 degrees down.
Down 80. We're approaching targeted depth, sir.
Level up 180 fathoms.
80 fathoms.
Set course to 70 degrees true. Steady as she goes.
Aye, sir.
The fish world has always been considered a silent habitat, but now Thanks to remarkable advances in marine technology, we can use instruments such as our sonar microphones to actually hear the fish talk.
Oh, where are you?
Too deep for you. Incredible!
Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science is great. There's so much to know. Climbing more explorers, it's time to go.
What if Nemo's swimming out that Nemo?
Oh, don't worry. Just keep your eyes open along the way.
Where? EAC, dude! You'll be like, whoa! Like, whoa! Let's go! Follow me to the EAC!
Captain, we're approaching the EAC.
Hold her steady. Take her into the car. All head standing.
Aye, aye.
The powerful flow of the East Australian Current is like an undersea highway. Many creatures can be found commuting in this current, including the majestic sea turtle.
Welcome to the EAC, Minnie Marlin.
This is fun! We're gonna hit the
Nemo! Nemo! This is not funny, and I know funny. I'm a clownfish. Nemo!
It's a big, sunken pot. Sweet.
Where are you, Nemo? I am looking for my son.
Ooh, I can help. Oh,
It's Nemo!
where?
I don't know. That's why we're trying to find him.
By who?
My son Nemo. You know that.
I do.
We've been on a huge adventure together, which you don't remember at all.
Is he orange with white stripes and looks kind of like you, only smaller?
Yes, have you seen him?
Seen who?
Don't worry. We're not going to eat you. At least not all at once. No, no, Bruce. Remember the pledge. Right, then. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. People are friends, not food. Right then, mates. Easy does it. You wouldn't want one of these balloons to pop.
Secure all stations. System check.
Holding steady, sir.
Right. Let's resume speed.
All ahead, call.
He squirt? What is his twinkling thing? I don't know. Place it there! Okay, go!
Dory? Dory?
Wait.
What?
I see pretty lights.
I see them too.
Reach for the light.
It's getting closer.
Something touched me!
It's me.
How do I know it's you? It could be anybody.
It's not anyone. It's me.
Do I know you?
Dory.
Talk about a small world. My name's Dory, too.
What's that? It looks like...
Ooh, me first. I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Jellyfish.
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something incredible.
That's jellyfish.
You're good. And I'm thinking...
Jellyfish. And the next one, jellyfish.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants. Boy,
Stop playing games.
come on, it's fun.
No, Dory.
I love parties. Is it there? That's funny. Sounded like, hold on tight. I'm gonna... What? A big yellow whale! Wait, stop! Why? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? Swim, swim, swim.
Crikey!
Science ain't any of this in the law.
No, mate, forget it. Nobody would believe it anyway. We better take her up before we have a run-in with a sea serpent or an encounter with a mermaid.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We are surfacing and approaching our home port. We've enjoyed having you aboard on this adventurous voyage. Thanks for joining us and have a top day.
Submarine voyage. That was great. You got a full POV. Pretty well filmed there, I think, too. Yeah, that was splendid. I definitely liked it. Never seen the movie, but maybe I should check it out now.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias. Welcome to It's a Small World. Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated.
It's a wet bum.
remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop.
Okay, maybe I'm getting soft in my older age, but I didn't actually mind that. That wasn't so bad. Maybe when you're a kid, you're a lot more reactionary, or a kid of a certain type, I guess, to certain themed or certain, childish type of attractions. Once you get into your adolescence, which is the first time I ever actually experienced that ride, that wasn't so bad, actually. I actually hummed the tune. I enjoyed the variations on the rhythm and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I've come around to Disney's original marquee attraction here in the park. All right, let's move on. We're gonna have to do a bunch more of those original attractions. We'll hopefully be able to get in. As an owl just flew overhead here. Which Disney owl is that? I'm not sure. The teacups did finally open up. I won't be doing them, but they are open. Time for a wild ride. Looking forward to this all day. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
I believe that Lily is heading route on now. To ensure your safety on Route 3, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please supervise your turn. Have it done. I believe that Lily is fetching a route car now. To ensure your safety on Route 3, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet,
See for yourself.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit! Wait! Please! He went this way. No, that way.
be a curious place to find the rabbit.
The lost chance? I'm not sure. Wherever I am,
At night, dead by a tree.
he went this way.
Now, since this is the fourth week ready, we're making a roses red.
The Queen of Hearts and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The Queen always wins.
What the heck? Stop
Final frontier trek here. Very few people. It's crazy to think how many people are still in the middle of Fantasyland at 11:30 at night with kids waiting for Peter Pan's flight. It's still a half an hour wait. Well, 20 minutes, but it's easily the longest wait in this park right now. With the exception of maybe Roger Rabbit, which unfortunately I won't be able to do today. But we got to prioritize that. I'm not really sure I want to end on a family dark ride for my visit here of what has been a remarkable visit here at Disneyland. We're about to wrap up, so we're going to try to get on Big Thunder behind me. Indiana Jones is temporarily down, but being so close to the end of the day, I highly doubt it's going to come back up in time for the end. So the plan is to do Big Thunder and then maybe scoot back to Peter Pan. So we'll see. Depends on how quick this supposed 15-minute wait is, because we have about 15 minutes to get that done. All right, we'll see how we do. All right, it's time to end the vlog. We have one ride left to do. I always kind of end big vlogs with an anticlimactic ride. I don't know if this is an anticlimactic ride, but it's one of the most popular in the park. Thus, we've left it to the end. And that's going to be, of course, Peter Pan. So come along for a flight, and then I'll wrap up my night. It appears I'm not the only one with this thought. So, yeah, sorry, I was doing a sonorance there. All right, let's go on. The final ride. We're off.
Come on, everybody, here we go!
There it is, Wendy. Second star to the right, straight on till morning.
That is it, all done. I figure I'll take the opportunity in this little quiet spot to wrap things up, not outside the gate, as I hustle on back to the hotel. I'm staying at the Hilton, by the way, which I definitely recommend. It's been very good to me. It's not the newest hotel, but it's very convenient, just down the way, about 14-minute walk if you take your time, 10 minutes if you rush. What a fantastic park Disneyland is. I had made a presumption when I said Shanghai is the best of the Disney parks without ever having visited this one, and how foolish of me it was to make such a statement without knowing the truth, and the original is really where it's at. I cannot say enough about this park and its full complement of rides, which is really what sets it apart from any of the other parks, especially the Magic Kingdom for me. I've got a very contentious relationship with the Magic Kingdom, and I think that will continue now having experienced this place, which is the originator, the progenitor, the original theme park of the world, or at least from a global perspective. And here we are, finally having done it in 2 remarkable days, and 2 pretty seamless and flawless days at that. Operations at this park, second to none. World class, world standard. Loved every minute of my stay here and my visit. What's my favorite ride? Well, shockingly, I've now made the conclusion that Indiana Jones might be a slightly better ride overall than Star Wars still to this day. With all the new renovations and stuff that's happened to it, it's had generally a longer wait than Rise of the Resistance has had the entire time that I've been here. So I'm going to have to say that's probably my favorite ride. Big Thunder Mountain was a little underwhelming. Matterhorn, amazing. Loved it. That night ride was remarkable. I'm going to sing the praises of that, and I'm still going to say I think if it's a wet track, it's better than Everest. I'm sorry. I just think it's that good. And a working Yeti, it is what it is. So many great rides in this park. I could probably spend a third day, silly me, thinking that I was going to be done after one. Well, that's just not the case. The cantina, the food, everything about it's been amazing. It hasn't been cheap, that's for sure, which is the only setback. But if you're going to Florida versus here, I think you're definitely going to be less upset and worried and scuttering around as, say, at this park. This has been an amazing park, and I can't wait to come back, and hopefully it will be soon. It's probably going to be a while before it gets another new attraction, so it will probably be a while before I do, but that's okay. I look forward to it nonetheless. World class. Now I know why people say this is the original and it's the best. I'm so glad I finally made it. All right, tomorrow I'm going to do 2 parks in one, which is going to be crazy. Hopefully I can manage to do it before I fly out on the red eye. It's going to be Magic Mountain and Universal, so a lot of stuff to cover, a remarkable amount of rides. So it's going to be a crazy 2 vlogs tomorrow, so definitely check them out if you have the time and interest. But otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining me for a remarkably long 2 vlogs, 3 vlogs if you include yesterday's California adventure. I think I've shot like 5 hours worth of coverage here, and it just keeps going. I could probably keep going now, and I probably will start shooting some more scenic shots on the way out. So enjoy those. Always enjoy.